of the things we did with the students, there's a couple of them were giving some problems discipline-wise, and even like complaining about the food, that they didn't have potatoes in their cathedral, and this was in July, and getting the other students all concerned about their food. Well, they were getting less than that at home. They weren't getting any food at home either because of the drought. So they were getting very little. So now they're complaining that school is not giving them good enough food, which is really not true. I mean, the teachers are eating the same food as the students, eh? And I mean, it's the same every day. It's not like but it's good food. It's good maize and beans. But they had no potatoes in the cathedral, and they wanted potatoes. Well, they were very expensive at the time, so Bill and the others here decided not to get potatoes for the school, just to use the cathedral without, and use more cabbage, etc. But they complained, and so they sort of started a little bit of a protest, etc., and refused to eat and refused to do their tests and stuff like this. So a few of the ones that were causing the problem were expelled at that point for a period of time. And so what we decided to do, just to these students, there's two of them that are fairly intelligent kids. I mean, they're boys, both boys, but they could easily, if they buckle down, they could go through Form 4. They could go through grade 12. So we brought the parents in. I went down myself too, and we sort of are using this as an example too to others. But the agreement that we made was if they obey the rules now till the end of this year, they can come back to school and finish their Form 1. So at least they don't waste this full year. So they've agreed to do that, but we already told them at this point, but you are not returning into grade 10, you'd say, Form 2, next year here. You must find yourself another school. So if they want to finish this year, they will, but they won't come back again next year because they've been, not just with that incident, but they've been troublesome throughout. So with that, they said right away, as soon as that kind of information was out to the other students, they are buckling down to work a lot more, and they realized that this school, like I said, I was telling the students, I said, we have no obligation, this is a private school, we have no obligation to educate anyone. The purpose of this school is to assist students who really want to learn, who cannot get to school, who cannot go to school because the cost of the fees is too high for their families. If there's anybody here who's not working, don't think that you have a necessary claim to a chair next year. That there are other students already who have completed Form 1 in other schools who are waiting at home because they have not been able to go to continue their education, and they want to come to St. Eugene next year in Form 2 or in grade 10. So already we have some spaces available for some of these students, and we will have more if you are not working to your capacity. So you decide whether you want to really work hard and do the best that you can, and or if you don't respect this opportunity, then others will be coming in your place. So I'm thinking that this will make a big difference to the school, to the attitude, to the willingness of the students to really buckle down and work hard, and even for the teachers, I think, to make them aware that we're not going to put up with a lack of zeal on their part. So we'll see how it all goes, but I'm more hopeful now after this event.